Hi everybody. I just thought I'd come on and do a little reading here, see what you guys need to know. Getting a couple of cards from the unicorn deck, and then I thought maybe I would just clarify and see what you guys need to know today. I feel like the energy is pretty big. Super like sleeping problems, all that kind of thing. So I'm going to do something a little different today. I feel like, so the cards that are coming out for unicorn cards, sanctuary, take time out from the world, spend some time alone, meditate, adventure, dare to do things differently, manifest your travel dreams and move to a new location, and nature, ground yourself. So all of these cards are asking you to like tap in and do things that you've never done before. Adventure card, that is definitely Aries energy, which is where our North Node is right now. Okay, so tell me why the Sanctuary card is here for my collective. Why do they need to take time out? Tell me what's going on. Angels, spirits, and guides, thank you so much. Collective reading. Okay. I feel like, yeah, this is about you kind of like trying to find your happy place, I feel like. I feel like there's luck coming in towards somebody or a new opportunity. And I think you need to gather yourself first. You know what I mean? Something happy is coming toward you, is what I'm seeing. So that's cool. Tell me what this adventure card is. This is like going a little further than you've ever gone before. Doing things that you've never done before. The Star card. Making your wishes come true, Getting closer to that wish fulfillment. Understanding what you really even want, right? And the Nature card, the tree comes out, and the man. So this man could be you. It could be about masculine energy. Like we do have Aries pretty strong in the astrology right now. Up in, they've got Chiron and the wounded healer. So we're all kind of like looking at our inner child wounding. And sometimes it's just a little much, you know what I mean? Thinking back to those old days, it's a lot. I've been sure thinking about my mom a lot, is what I've been noticing. So I'm wondering if I have some root issues there that need to be looked at, That's at least what I'm kind of feeling about. Okay, so tell me from this deck, the Yin Yang Oracle, tell me what's been going on here. Clarify this pleasantness, this finding joy, this lucky thing that's coming in for my people here. Yeah, there's a celebration. I think this is gonna be like super satisfying for your self-worth. You know what I mean? Like something. It could be a person because there's attraction here, right? And it's hot in energy like fire. So it could be a person that you're just attracted to and you really like them and it's a lucky break and they're coming in. I feel like there's a celebration. I do. And your wish is coming true here. So you're going up and maybe you're just losing your fear here. No fear in the adventure card, right? Like you got none. You're like, I'm gonna do this. What are you gonna do? It looks like you could be moving. You could be, traveling somewhere, right? There's a lot of growth coming this summer for you. We're in the summer here. Right now, whoops, these two are stuck. 2 cards stuck. You're growing from a mirror relationship So somebody that mirrors you has really made you grow. I think they've also made you feel some kind of way, like about your dreams coming true. I feel like whoever this person is who's reflected something to you, I feel like you've grown so much from them. And I feel like you're ready to take off your mask and be your real self here, like just in general. So if it's travel that you want, you're not scared to voice your dreams anymore. You know what I mean? You're not. And you're not scared to be your real self. This could have something to do with Jupiter, right? So Jupiter is in Gemini right now, and it's a planet of action and courage and brand new beginnings. So I don't know what your sign is. You know, you could be any sign because this is kind of a collective reading, but I feel like Jupiter is working on you to try and help you be your more authentic self, realize what you really want out of life, and not be afraid to go for it. I feel like there's something here about you growing spiritually. There could be a person from a past life here, you know, because you've got this tree, which is about could be somebody from the past, and there's a man. So it looks to me like there's someone coming in, and I think it's going to blow you out of the water, and I think that you're going to have to like ground. I think you got to go into nature. It's specifically talking about trees, so maybe you need to go sit in a tree and figure out, you know, what kind of structure, what kind of foundation do I want, because there's someone coming back from the past, and that's just kind of normal with all the retrogrades. Like we can expect over and over and over again past, even if it's not someone coming in, it could be memories, right? And maybe you're just feeling like, wow, there's somebody here, you know, that I really really like, right? I feel like you're feeling a little bit guarded about, a little bit vulnerable, like, is this another toxic pattern? Because I've worked so fucking hard to get out of it. You know, I've let all these old beliefs go that just don't work for me anymore. And I don't want another toxic pattern. Is that what this is, Spirit? Because I'm really working on my own self. That's why you have to ground. Because this person is coming in, and you're going like, God, is this the same kind of cycle that I've already been in? You know, like I don't know. You know, I feel like Spirit is saying like, hey, don't focus on the past. Focus on the moment, right? That's where you're gonna get your power. She's actually harnessing the sun with her hands right there, right? That empowerment, right? And the sun stands for happiness and abundance and love and joy, right? And I feel like, you know, this could be a karmic contract, a soul contract that comes in to balance you out, man. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't even say they're going to stay forever or anything. But it says, like, there's someone coming in, and you're like going, like, I don't know. I don't know if this is the same kind of fucking thing. And so Spirit's going like, you do know. Reach in. You know, you have gone through a rebirth. Your higher self is guiding your way. I feel like you are totally in divine masculine energy here. You're not afraid. You're not. You're not afraid of it. You feel vulnerable, and you feel guarded, like, what if this is like that? Like, you know what I mean? But it's telling me like this is a lucky thing. This is someone you're going to be really attracted to, and I feel like they help you take down your, you know, they accept you just how you are, right? But like you're a little bit scared here, but like it's telling me like, look at, this is part of the North Node in freaking Aries, if I've ever seen anything. I mean, that's exactly what those two cards are saying. The North Node is in Aries. It's time for you to like stand up and know who you are, the masculine, the divine masculine. You can do anything, you can manifest anything. And I feel like, I usually feel like this card is about your higher self, like loving on you. But I think it's this person. I think this person just wants to come in and maybe even like, look, they're kissing your forehead. Oh my God, have you ever had anyone do that? It's so much powerful energy when someone kisses your forehead, and I don't even care if it's your child. There's something about it, you know? So I feel like this person is meant to be in your life. I feel like they're helping you with the rebirth, or it's saying this is the rebirth, this new person, you know, and it's somebody meant for you. Now, does it mean that they're going to, I'm not going to say they're going to stay forever. It doesn't say they're not, but it doesn't say they are either. So I'm not going to try and build false hope, but there's someone coming in to love on you and help you move one step closer. You know, one step closer to your higher self, one step closer to integration, one step closer, you know. And I just feel like, wow, this is real cool. Now, I can't help but notice that this card here is on the bottom of the deck called patience, right? Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work, and be patient and play while you wait. How about that? You see, remember over here where they're saying, like, you're doing all kinds of stuff to play. You know what I mean? You're finding a sanctuary, going out on your own, like living it up over here. I feel like this is a lot about meditation too, spending time alone, talking to your higher self. I do feel like when it's talking about this, like this is what you're doing to prepare yourself for this person coming in. Do you see that? Because that's really what's happening. There's a new person coming. Oh my God. It's your wish fulfillment. It's a special connection. They want to nurture you. They're compassionate. They are also divine. So I feel like, you know, I mean, it's got all the indication that this person is serious about it. Let's see. Let's look at another deck here and see what this is, because it looks pretty exciting, kind of, doesn't it? Okay. All right, let's clarify this first pile. No, let's clarify this person. I think that this is saying like you're preparing here, right? And here, I think this is where you're like really understanding what you want. You're taking off the mask of like pleasing other people. Again, with the nodes, right? Because the South Node is in Libra, and Libra wants to please everybody. So you're taking off that mask and you're like, I don't really, that isn't my job to make sure everybody's okay and please everybody. Like, I'm forgetting myself here. Brand new beginning. It's time for you to change, right? So you're doing all this work on yourself, and in comes this person. You see about divine timing, right? Total divine timing. So as this is happening, I feel like, you know, patience is here. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work, and be patient and play while you wait. So keep your vibration up. The play is there because that's about vibration, you know. So let's talk with the romance angels about this. I don't know, Devil Life. I mean, I'm doing a reading. This might resonate for you. I hope so. I'm not doing signs. I'm just doing a general reading. So it says, keep an open mind. This person coming in is not like anybody you've ever met. It is. It's different. And like they might not look the way that your other people have looked. Like they might not. You know, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. There's someone special coming in for you guys. Whoever is watching this video. Lucky ducks. I feel like, I don't know if you need to release your ex, but it looks like you might. You know, like if you're hanging on to someone's energy, like just with the hope that they're coming back. I don't know exactly how we let go of the hope. I really haven't figured that out yet myself. But I feel like you know, like the patience card again coming out, take time to get to know this person. You know, keep an open mind, because what I feel like is happening is like over here in this pile, where you're going on an adventure, you're starting to really live your life and live your dreams out, you know? And you're taking off the mask. You're not like you used to be. You don't care. You don't care what other people think because you're just happy inside yourself. You know what I mean? So, like a lot going on here about freedom. And here comes this person, and I feel like you're taking your time getting to know this person. I'm worried about this card being here, you guys, because I mean, this can mess up your timing. You know what I mean? So I mean, nothing's gonna pass you by that's not meant for you. But like, I mean, then you'll have another chance maybe with someone else or something if you don't. But you can't have this new person if you're still hanging on to this old one. And you need to clear your energy somehow from that, right? This is a past life relationship, but I feel like, you know, I feel like the ex person is really, really, really like all over the place here in your reading. Because this person comes in and I don't know. I feel like you don't know if you even want them. Because you maybe you like this person, you feel some kind of connection, but fuck, you're still hung up on the other person because you're thinking like, well, I don't know. I don't really want to date anybody. What if they come back? Well, what if they don't? And what if they do and they just do the same thing? Like, release this shit. I feel like Spirit is saying, please release this person from the past. I have someone beautiful coming in. It's going to be like a honeymoon. Give this thing a chance. You're going to love it. And you deserve to fucking feel loved. Look at what's coming out here. This is your chance to actually feel it, you know, because I feel like whoever this is, I don't know. I don't know why you're not, why you're, why they're still in your energy, because you're really working hard on yourself here. But like in this one here, I almost feel like you're kind of like waiting over here. You know what I mean? You're working on yourself. You're doing fun stuff. You're healing. You are. I think you're doing shadow work and everything, but I don't know why this person's still in your energy. Let's ask. Because I want to know, don't you? Why is this X person in my collective's energy? Like, why are they there? And, like, how can they. Let's just ask why. Why are they still in the energy over here after they're doing all this healing? Why is their X still in here? It's like you're holding hope for a reconciliation, you know? Like you're hanging on and you're working on yourself, but you're not moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you are in a soul kind of level, but your human is still like, okay, I'll throw out this, I'll throw out this, I'll throw out all these fake things, but I can't throw out this person. Why? Because you want to bring balance to it. This is like the South Node thing, like in Libra. Like, I feel like this is what you have to let go of, and I bet it's connected to a childhood wound. You see you hanging on to it. They're saying you're hanging on energetically. You don't want to let it go. You want it. It's your lover. You feel like it's your person. Wish fulfillment, and you're waiting, waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're sad, and you feel like, what the fuck? I don't even know. I don't know what to do. So the Two of Pentacles, I see that card as like a card of going like, should I listen to my human or should I listen to my soul? Because obviously your soul has something in mind with the planets, you know what I mean? Because the North Node card is here. And your human is still hung up on this person that they think, that you think is like your lover forever, your wish fulfillment, your star. And you know, I don't know that you're wrong, really, but I don't know how you feel, but it's telling me that there's someone else coming in that's brand new. And they're not like this person, right? And you're standing here on the fence going like, I don't know. Should I listen to my human self? Because your human self is grieving. Your human self is hanging on to something that might just be a fantasy, right? Your human is waiting. You've been waiting a long time, crying, not wanting to let it go. So who do you want to listen to, your body or your soul? Because your soul is presenting you with a masculine, a divine one, in perfect timing. And it's something different than you've ever experienced before. It's not the same thing. And, I mean, I guess you get to decide at the end of the day. You're the one on the fence, right? You are. So I guess you get to decide. But Spirit is telling me this person is a great person. They're going to help you like get the rest of the way on your journey. Like, I don't know if this is someone spiritual too, but here's what you need to know is that you're lovable. And you've been waiting for a reconciliation with this person for a long time. And so, it's hard to be a reader sometimes if you've ever, like, if you are in this current situation, like you're waiting for somebody and it's ridiculous, and then sometimes I'll talk to somebody privately, and they'll be in the same fucking predicament that I'm talking about. And I'm looking at it from my perspective as a friend or a reader or whatever. And I'm like, fuck that human scared shit. Go for it. Listen to your soul. Dive in. Let go of this old shit. Why do you want somebody? I just did it the other night. And I was talking to somebody, and this person was telling me it had been 2 years and she's been waiting for her husband. He's living with someone else. And to me, like from the outside, I'm looking in going like, stop crying over that fucker. You know what I mean? Get up. Do something different, go love your life a little bit, love yourself a little bit. You never know what you'll run into. And what Spirit's saying is you're going to run into somebody that's really wanting to love you is what's happening. But if you're hanging on to this old person, you're not even going to see this person. You're not even going to notice them because you're still focused on this. No matter what you're doing in your other part of your life, you're taking action. I can see it. You are. And you're really exhausting patience here with this person over here. And the only reason patience is here for this new person is because they're not going to rush you. They're not going to, I don't think it's going to be one of those things where they just want to get you in bed right away. It talks about romance. It talks about a honeymoon, and it talks about getting to know each other. So the passion card is not here. Like, it's not toxic. This one is probably the toxic thing. And I see that you being afraid of this relationship, and you're saying, because like, oh no, is this a toxic cycle that I've already been in? No, not this one. It's saying like, this one isn't a toxic cycle. You can trust this. It's this thing that's got to go, this thing that's in your energy, this thing that refuses to love you, and you refuse to stop loving them. And that's okay. Like, you can still love this person, but if they don't want you, what they're doing is they're feeding an old wound. And don't forget that Chiron is up in Aries as well with that North Node. So these are things that we're dealing with. And remember a while ago I did a reading about Neptune being retrograde? When Neptune is retrograde, we are not able to live in a fantasy land. We have got to face the truth about everything, including this. So I feel like what is going to happen, hopefully, is you're going to realize that maybe this whole thing has been a waste of time. I hope that you end up listening to your soul here because your soul wants to move forward. And I feel like sometimes our soul gets bored with cycles, like, come on, can't we do something new now, human? Like, can't you figure this part out, Yeah, the human can figure it out. You can figure it out. You just have to allow it. You know what I mean? You have to ask for the answers. So let's just say, let's talk to your higher self right now. And we'll ask your higher self, we'll get a whole new deck. And we'll get this one because it's so spiritual. And we're going to ask your higher self, like, how can they get rid of this energy? Like, how can they really, really let go of this? Because I see there's a whole bunch of love and a whole bunch of hope there, and a whole bunch of dreams that weren't met, you know? Like, you had all kinds of hopes and dreams with this person, but I don't know what happened. But let's just see. I don't care what happened. Let's see what the solution is. Higher self, soul, souls, all the souls out there. Come on, higher selves, come in and tell me, for all the people who are in this situation right here, hanging on to a love that's just impossible, waiting and waiting and waiting, crying, feeling like they fucked something up. They're wearing all the blame here. Spirit, tell me what they can do. Change your focus. That's a 5 of Cups too. So, like, isn't that interesting? That's why I like to use different decks, right? This one is just really showing the true meaning of the card. She's missing out. I feel like, so 3 of Cups is about reconciliation, you know? So she's looking at 3 cups and she's like, fuck, there's never going to be a reconciliation. And here's the truest meaning of the card. Fuck, this relationship is really over. There's no reconciliation. It's gone. The love is gone. Oh my God, what am I going to do? But what she is refusing to look at is there's 2 full cups right up here and a full bottle of wine. Like, so in the best sense of the meaning of this card, it's really saying, like, look around you, man, you know. And this card is saying, change your focus. This is a solution. Look at something else. That's why all these cards are here. Go do some fun shit. Celebrate your life. Figure out what you want. Go on a goddamn adventure. You know, grab that sun. Let go of those masks. You know what I mean? Like, let go of it. Just fucking let yourself be yourself. And I feel like that's when this person comes in. Like, you might even meet this person on an adventure that you're having, but the whole adventure underlying is this person, right? So Spirit is just saying, your higher self is telling me your advice is to change your focus from this person to yourself. Okay, so tell me more, higher self of my collective. Tell me, what's the answer here? Change their focus and go with the flow. This is all about divine timing. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Change your focus. Get into line with the energy. This is about self-love right here, you know. It's doing all the fun shit. It's going after the craziest dream you've ever had. You know what I mean? Like, you want to go see, I don't know if you guys watch my reels, but I've been trying really hard to, like, make time to do that. Go and see all those things and be in those places that make me feel good about myself. And I feel like it's important because it changes our energy. And you got to be in a different energy to meet this new person. They're vibing pretty fucking high. So tell me, go with the flow, change your focus, and listen. This is your higher self. And then the 2 cards flipped out that time. So it's like, listen to your higher self, you know, tap in. That's what you're doing over here in the nature and the doing all the stuff that you love. Because when we do things that we love, our soul is excited and they're not squashed down. They're louder. They're like, yeah, like, I don't know, but like you get somewhere that your soul's excited and your whole body starts to tingle. You feel it, it's activated, and you're doing it, and you're like, oh my God, I'm connecting in. And it's saying here with the 6 here, believe in yourself, believe and succeed. And I think all you need to focus on is you. Don't worry about when this person is coming. They're going to come when you're ready. You know what I mean? They are. And part of letting this go is really about loving you. Because when you love yourself enough, you are not going to even consider this. You know what I mean? Because you're worth more than that. You deserve more than that. Your soul wants more than that. This is a cycle and it's fucked up. And your soul is like, ugh. You know, I feel like the soul gets a little bit dormant and sluggish when the human is running amok. You know, I don't know if you can feel it, but I can. I can definitely feel it, especially when I'm doing this kind of stuff. I'm going places, I'm looking at things, I'm interacting, I'm picking flowers, I'm sleeping by the river. Whenever I'm doing those kind of things, I can feel my soul is happy. And I think that that's what brings it to the top. And before you know it, it's talking to you all day long. Well, you know what I mean? You're interacting with your soul, and your soul is like, I fucking love it here. And you're like, oh, me too. Like you're finding yourself, you know, over here. And then you're going to be ready for this person. Tell me about this relationship, Spirit. Like, let's just say that these guys really are going to let go of this past bullshit and go to the next level with their soul. I really want to, like, a little info on this person. Okay, they've already been through it all. 9 of Swords. They are now balanced. Yep, more balance. They're bringing balance to you. There's the Empress. And there's another 9. You see, like, I feel like, honestly, too, this person could be a teacher of some kind. I see the Hierophant at the bottom. And I feel like, I don't know if they're like a literal teacher or if they're a spiritual, wise person, because it looks like they are. Because they're telling me what this person has been through it all. 9 of Swords. They have, and they've come through it in a balanced manner, like even Empress manner. And then the 9 of Wands. So what they've figured out is that everything that they've been through is valuable. So valuable that they can teach people and they can heal people. So I don't know what this person could be a healer. They could be coming in to help you find balance. They could be your perfect balance and you're just ready finally. You know what I mean? Because it looks to me like you're really getting ready here. You know, you really are. You're following your heart. And I feel like this is really beautiful. What else do we want to know? What else do we want to know about this situation? Is really kind of cool. Should we take it down and do a second reading? See if there's anything else out there for messages. Who knew it was going to be all about love? I have been feeling a lot of love readings lately. I've been doing a lot of love readings because I was kind of behind. Because I've been doing all that fun stuff we were talking about in the beginning. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see here. What do I want to use? Let's look at Kipper. Maybe we can get some kind of new storyline here with the Kipper. Oh my gosh, these cards are fun, aren't they? Angels, spirits, and guides, we're doing collective here. Do you got any messages about money or career or what they need to know? What do they need to know? What am I collective that is going to watch this reading? Who are you going to guide here? And let me know. So something about expectations. Somebody's expecting something. A child, maybe. Somebody's pregnant, maybe. Expecting a child. There's a privileged lady here, and thoughts and a journey. Okay. Let's see. Tell me about the expectation card for my collective. Okay, it's talking about love again. Okay, so it looks like there's some kind of expectation and confusion about love here, about a lover, right? I wonder if you're waiting and kind of expecting a message from somebody. I think maybe there's this Five of Cups here kind of was talking about somebody who's sick of waiting. You know, like they're really tired of it and they're just gonna go home. They've been waiting for a long time. The person didn't show up, and they're like, "Fuck it, I'm done. I'm walking away." And so I don't know if you're expecting someone to do that or whatever, but this could be about somebody who needs to make a choice. The Seven of Cups is here. So you could have many choices and you're deciding to walk away from something, right? Maybe you're walking away and like wanting somebody new, a better person. Tell me about the Child card. I bet this is about childhood wounding. Child is unconditional love. So you have a child here that's coming in. Aw, that's so cute. I don't see any problem with this. I kind of feel like it's saying like you're for this, so that I feel like these are going to be all separated messages, kind of. But I feel like you have unconditional love for your child. I don't know, and maybe they're coming in to visit. Maybe your kid is coming to visit you. Tell me more about this Nine of Cups. Wow. Wow. There's a new beginning here and a legacy too. I think this is something that you aren't going to let go. This There's something going on with somebody and their child. It could be a grown-up child, right? Um Tell me about the privileged lady. I'm going to have to just like I'm going to wait for more messages coming into my head about this cuz I don't know 100% what it's saying. Privileged lady, wish fulfillment. So maybe you guys are coming into some money, right? Creating it yourself, Earth Mother. Um, that's what I feel like, you know. So she's a manifester. She creates things. There's also a pregnancy here. So I don't know. I'm wondering if like if someone is expecting a baby and it is going to be the love of your life. It is. They always are. They really are. So if you're having a baby, I mean, congratulations. I feel like, you know, this is kind of like it's a game changer for sure. But I feel like if that's what's going on for somebody, somebody's having a baby, I mean, this is going to change your life, but it's really in a good way. You know what I mean? A real good way. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, you know, and a brand new kind of love that you've never experienced before. It is a new kind of love too, especially, it doesn't even matter if you've had kids before. It's like each kid, it's like you see them for the first time and your heart explodes and you're like, oh my God, like love, you love so much with the kid, right? Maybe that's what you're figuring out here. I don't know what's going on over here because I feel like there's confusion, there's some walking away, you know, um, but it also looks like, like somebody's been waiting for a really long time for a message and they're sick of it. And they're like, fuck you, I'm done. You have confused me long enough and I've been waiting long enough. Six of Cups and a new beginning. That's what that's all about. Look at that. Wow. Isn't that crazy how you can split the deck and it just tells you? These cards. Somebody goes, I've had people say, how do you trust the cards? And I'm like, I don't know, they're magic. I don't know how to tell you. They can hear me, I don't know. Okay, so your wish fulfillment is coming in if you're this privileged lady, right? And I feel like you're creating it yourself. You're giving birth to it yourself. Whether it's an actual child here, which she is pregnant, or if it's like an idea. But I feel like everything you want is like right here in the palm of your hand. Tell me what the thoughts card is here about. You could be thinking about going on a journey. You could be thinking about a person or yourself, like Queen of Pentacles, or a tower in a love situation that rocked you to your core. Like you could very well be feeling like that. Like, I love this person. I thought we had stability, but they fucking just disappeared out of my life. There's that goddamn Six of Cups again. So it's someone you can't stop thinking about, right? The thoughts card, same card. What you're thinking about is the ending of this. Like, why did it happen? Like, what happened? What happened, right? So here's the journey card. Let's clarify where you're going here, because it looks like you're like heading down a new road. And it's inside. It is the Hermit card. I think you're trying to actually find your magic, find your power, find your confidence, right? This is a journey, a self-love journey. You want truth. You want truth about this shit. Seven of Swords. You want the truth about it, right? So maybe you're asking yourself, or maybe you're going straight to the source and going like, what the fuck happened here, right? Did you act like a child? This person could be like some kind of, childish behavior. It could be somebody that toys with magic. I'm seeing that here with a page of Pentacles, like they're trying to maneuver that energy, witchcraft, kind of like new stages, right? But I feel like when it's paired with the Seven of Swords, I feel like it's kind of up to no good. There could be negative energy manipulation. Do you know what I mean? Somebody doing that, right? And I think you're learning the truth about it. And you're going to end something. You're fucking like done, Zoe. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Five of Swords. This is the one where this guy doesn't have any value for this guy. He thinks this little short guy thinks he's the big man on campus, and the other guy's just a regular old Joe who works and makes knives, And I feel like you're finding out the truth about someone here. It's your higher self telling you. It is. And it's about people that don't value you, is what I think. And I don't think it's just one person. It could be right this minute. And this is where you end the cycle. But I feel like this has been going on, like this has been your journey so far. You're dealing with a lot of people that don't have value for you. And it's the energy that we put out that attracts these people to us. And so it's really important for us to like change that energy so that we're not attracting that kind of shit. This is somebody who just doesn't value you. I don't know if you've ever been around people like that, but I sure have. And it really, when they're blatant about it, like face to face, like, nah, like this guy is like, nah, I don't think those knives are worth $5. I'll give you a quarter or something like that, And And that guy gets to like either walk away selling the knives for a quarter because he really needs groceries, or he gets to hold his head up high and say, you know what, I don't want to do business with you either because I have more time invested than a quarter. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually really seeing the truth about the way somebody feels about you. And in that very moment, it's over. And that happened to me one time with my friend. And she told me one time, I was on the phone with her, and she literally said, well, it's not like you're me and you have any like option to, use your degree. And because I've had 4 DUIs, she was like saying that to me. And I go, what did you just say? And she hears this person been my best friend for like fucking 25 years. And she finally says it out loud. And she'd said it so subtly so many times and I didn't hear her. But when she really said it, I just said, I'm so glad I know how you really feel. And I'm done. And I've never talked to her again. I have nothing to say to somebody who really feels elevated. I fucking can't deal with people like that. If they don't value my time, my energy, my work, I mean, and they blatantly say it, and I'm feeling like there's something like that going on here with the Sword of Truth and the Seven of Swords and this child here. It's telling me that this is a pattern for you, is what I'm feeling. And that's why I told all the stories, because I want you to know that this is something that goes back. It's a pattern. And then we just, for some reason, we keep attracting those same people, and it's because we haven't done the work. You know what I mean? Like, do you believe that your knives have value? Do you believe you have value? You know what I mean? Because if you don't, all the people that are going to be coming to you are going to feel exactly the same way. They're going to be people who want to, put you down. They're going to be people who want to squash you to make themselves feel better. And I feel like you're putting an end to this cycle of this. And the journey is about your soul journey. That's the journey card. It's like, this has been a long, fucked up, thing. But what you're doing is you're like really, really, really thinking about what happened. It could even be about love, right? Because you're over here and this is where your thoughts are, is this Six of Cups. So it could be about a love situation, but it could also like be what I said, like, this has been a pattern since you were a child. Maybe no one gave you value as a child, you know like I know, I feel like a lot of people feel like that, like they don't want, like, you can be seen and not heard if you're a child. Like, we don't care what you're thinking about. We don't care what toy you want next. We don't care what you're doing. Just get out of our hair. That is what it was like at my house. Just be seen and not heard. And I feel like we just keep on that path until we figure out we don't fucking want it. And I think that's what's going on over here. I feel like there's a lot of like realizing what you've been putting up with and realizing that you're fucking better than that. The Empress. Like, this is the center of your reading, is the Empress. Really 2 times, because you have the privileged lady. I don't know how much more Empress like you could get than her. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of closing out of old cycle over here. I do feel like there's some really big happiness coming in. And if we're talking about like healing a childhood wound, that also could be what this is about. You know what I mean? Like, you finding this inner peace and love for yourself, and maybe even like leading with love because you feel so good because you've rejected this behavior in your life. And you stand up for yourself and you're like, wow, I'm really finally understanding it. Like, this has been going on since day one. And I'm worth more, you know? Okay. You know what I think though, Helen? Like honestly, like I know I do it in love readings all the time, but I was talking to my about my girlfriend here. Not a girlfriend, like I'm not gay, but she was my best friend for like 25 years or something. And then I figured it out, like, wow, she really thinks she's better than me. Like I've been hanging out with somebody that thinks they're better than me for like fucking 25 years. Are you kidding me? Like I just felt dumb. You know what I mean? I felt stupid. I felt like, whoa, dude. And I got sick of it, and I like got rid of it. And I've gotten rid of a lot of things like that since then. Like just one at a time, like I'll realize like, whoa, this whoa. See ya. I don't even say goodbye sometimes. I'm just like, you don't have value for me. See you later. You know? I mean, I've done it with jobs. I've done it with. It's just, you get over. You just can't take it anymore. You're like, I'm fucking tired of this pattern. I mean, and it just keeps happening for me anyway. Like I keep running into it, and what I end up understanding is like maybe I never really had a friend. You know what I mean? Maybe I really never really experienced anything but this. And I wouldn't even know, you know, besides my kids, I wouldn't even know what it feels like to have value. And I think a lot of people are like this, or it wouldn't be coming out in the reading. And I think that with Neptune retrograde, I really do feel like this is a gift for us. And I can't remember how long it's retrograde, but I want to say it's till like November or something. I don't know why, I could be wrong. But it really is working on us. And what happens is Neptune is like the dream planet, the illusion planet. Like we have all kinds of fantasies in that planet. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's gonna work out. I'm gonna have 10 of Cups. I'm gonna have 10 of Pentacles. And it's kind of like sometimes can be delusional. But when it spins the other direction, it won't let you be delusional. It shows you the absolute truth. And that gives you the ability to cut that person off, stop that relationship, and walk the fuck away. But I feel like this is bigger than that. It's not just one person. It might be one person now, but like I'm saying, like you'll keep seeing it. You'll keep seeing that pattern. And I feel like the only thing we can do is stop it when we see it. Like, like walk away from people that treat you like that. You just have to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your mom. I don't care. I don't care if they act like they're better than you. It's just like they can't be in my life. You know what I mean? Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice. Yeah, you kind of almost gotta like put the value on yourself. You know what I mean? You gotta value yourself because what you're doing so far, like in this cycle of what I'm looking at, is you're allowing other people to decide what your value is, or are you? I think you're just now noticing it, you know? And it's going to come in, I think it could come in right here, like with this thoughts card, because you're really thinking about your childhood, which is the North, no, I mean, Chiron up there, right? Chiron in Aries. So you're thinking about your childhood. So Spirit is saying, like, death to the fucked up stuff. 10 of Swords. Let it go. Let it fucking go. Walk away. I mean, they're just saying it over and over and over. Let it be dead. Let it transform. Energy never really dies, it just moves into another form. So you can take this pain of yours and you can walk away and you can turn it into something, anything else you want. We are master manifestors. We are able to change energy. We can transmute energy with our thoughts, just our thoughts. And you have 10 swords here, which is thoughts, right? And you can take those thoughts and you can turn them into pentacles if you want to. You can turn them into cups if you want to. There's 10. So even exchange of energy. I'm going to take these 10 fucked up thoughts and I'm going to turn them into 10 beautiful cups of love. Beautiful thoughts, loving thoughts. I want to see all of it. I want to see the duck in the water. I want to notice the flowers. I want to smell them. You know, I want to listen to the tree. I want to put my bare feet on the ground. I want to spend time with my family. I want to see everything, right? So you can take all these fucked up thoughts and you can turn them into whatever you want. And that's the thing I think that we don't always know. You know what I mean? But we should. Like we're the ones that hold the power here. You do not have to put up with people like this in your life. You really, really fucking don't. I honestly feel like this kind of life path is a fucking like an uphill mountain, right? And it looks to me like you're at the top of the mountain here because you're figuring it out. You're at the very top. You've already gone through all of this stuff, you know, all of it. And you're putting it all together and you're at the top of the mountain and now you have a whole nother perspective, right? So this is basically your life path up the mountain. You get there and that's your soul's perspective. Look at how tiny all that shit was. You know, look at how tiny it was and look at how it looks from here. Like it was so long ago. Like you can barely see it. It looks like an ant now because I'm at the top. And it looks like it was just a little tiny, like a little tiny rock that I slipped on from here. It wasn't that big of a deal. I made it. I fucking made it. So you're kind of like at the top of the mountain and realizing your power. And I feel like truth is coming in, and here's your power right here, you know? And it's all because your higher self is showing you like it's time. Like you can't keep going in this circle. We gotta move in a way that we know we're valuable. We gotta use our information. We gotta use all of this stuff we've been through and we got to change the energy because we can, right? So you're walking away, you're changing your energy, you're making a choice, and what else, Spirit? Yeah, there's a new beginning, a new idea, a new thought, a new passionate endeavor. Maybe you're going to write a book about these 10 wands, and that's how you're going to change the energy. You got a lot of knowledge there. Remember, I mean, swords. That's what swords are. They're your thoughts. What are you going to do with them? Are you going to write a book? You're going to write a song? You're going to paint a picture? What? You're changing the energy. Do you want to change it into money or do you want to change it into love? Up to you. What do you want that knowledge to be about, you know? If you want to turn it into money, you take this pain and you do something with it. You channel it into something. You paint, you write a song, you manifest 10 cups, you manifest 10 pentacles, you know what I mean? So that's what it's saying, like, you know, you get to choose what you want to fucking do with this shit. I feel like your higher self is giving you some kind of really cool idea here, though, when you walk away from this pain. You know, there's the Empress again. it's about creating something, but the Queen of Swords is here too. So this is about setting boundaries and it's, you know, just saying like, no, like this shit doesn't work. Bye bye. You know, this shit is fucking no. I'm done with that too. I am an Empress and I know what I want and I'm going to create it. I'm going to make it happen because I'm a divine energy. I feel like you're really kind of owning that soul piece, which is so beautiful. I feel like it's hard to do that sometimes because our human is so afraid and doubtful and like feeling like nothing. And our soul is like, oh, come on, get out of that. Would you? Let's use this power. Yeah, my Chiron's in Pisces too. Yeah, I don't know 100% what that actually, I can't remember. I did look it up, but I forgot. It's been a while ago. I looked that stuff up, write it down, and then I'm just so scatterbrained, you guys. Okay. So you're healing up from some kind of toxic love situation here. Yeah. You're healing up. And I hope that's what you're using the sword on. That's what I hope. I hope you're using the sword on this devil energy because it's fear and it's just gonna take you right back to this place over here. You know what I mean? Where you're dealing with people who don't have value for you and they're shady and they're doing shit behind your back and stuff. You know what I mean? So I feel like, you have this sword for a reason, and I feel like, you know, it's cutting out whatever this temptation is, whatever this lie is, whatever this fear is, And again, we're probably dealing with childhood shit here. I really do feel like you guys have been dealing with this for a long time, and it carried over into your big person life, your adult life, And I feel like our souls and the universe is like really hammering on us right now to let go of some stuff because it doesn't serve our future. You know what I mean? It doesn't even serve our right now. It just doesn't. It puts a fucking, like I don't want to do anything when I'm in this energy with this person who doesn't have value for me. I want to go to bed and hide under the covers when someone treats me like that. And I do it. I get depressed. I mean, who doesn't, right? But I feel like you have an opportunity here because your soul is coming out to talk to you about it. They do have this great big epiphany here, like maybe what you can do with this pain, like how you can channel it into a creation of some sort, you know. Let's clarify this King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Look at the bottom of the deck, tells me you're crying about it. Clarify that King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. This is somebody that you fucking really love, and you're sad about it. Yeah, I feel like there's a struggle here with the Five of Swords, like fighting and arguing. I feel like, you've been talking to your higher self, and I feel like you don't have any other choice but to close that door and walk through a different one. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys watched the first one, but this is a lot kind of like almost kind of saying same kind of thing about the love thing. Like there's someone better coming. You should watch that first one if you didn't see it. There's someone really good coming, but you've got this old person in your energy and it's carrying over to this reading as well. So you're really like stuck on one person and they're really just causing you grief, you know? I mean, they're just really like, you're totally focused on wanting a reconciliation that's not possible in this card. But there is one coming, you just don't see it, and you have to really let this go. So one more time, I mean that's the same message as the beginning as the first one. There's this there's this love situation that's really fucking somebody up that watches my channel. There it is. So I don't know who you are, but I feel like you need to get your fucking sword out, man. You need to get that sword out and just fucking walk away. Turn those swords into something you want. You don't want to be stabbed in the back, do you? No, you want this. And you can smooth the energy. It's possible. That's who we are. That's why we're here. We are magic people, and with this soul that lives in us, or we live with them, right? It's just we don't know it, and I just feel like sometimes I just want to say, let your soul fucking lead the way, you guys. So I feel like that is the reading, and let me get one message to leave you guys with here from Gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness and speak words of love. So be kind to yourself and receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming soon. It's that person. You might even be called to be in a leadership role too. Do you see why we have to let go of all that? People not having value for us and all that, because we are living in a time where it's important that our souls are alive and well, and we are aware of them, because I don't know what's going to happen, but the planets are saying, there's a lot of crazy shit happening, and we're going to have to buckle up. And what we need is people who are leaders. people who are tapped into that other energy that actually hear the messages, deliver the messages. They are the light worker, you know. So I feel like you're going to be asked to share a message. You're going to be asked to empower other people soon, soon. Because you guys know as well as I do that this world is crazy right now. And everybody's feeling it. Even the weather is weird, you know? So I feel like be kind and gentle to yourself first and foremost, but everybody else too. Honor that piece of you, that gentle soul part of you that is just pure love. And then be open to receiving good things, blessings, right? Believe you're worthy too. And when you feel like you're, oh, remember over here where we saw all that, like people not giving value to you? I feel like this is something that really needs to be worked on, you know, because you're being asked soon to be a leader of some sort. You might just be the leader in your family. You might be the one that has to hold everybody together. I don't really know. But tap in because they're asking us. If you're watching this right this minute, they're asking you, are you open to receive this calling? You know, because I feel like you're going to be asked to help other people and inspire other people. So, in order to do that, we have to really be tapped into our higher self, loving that piece of us, and having that piece of us being in like total unison with our mind. You know, how your mind over here is like, oh, am I valuable enough? Yeah, you're fucking valuable enough. We have to get rid of those old ways, those old ideas that we were brought up with or the way we felt like when we were a kid, you know, because it crosses over. And when you're asked to be in this leadership role, you can't have that doubt. You can't have the doubt like, am I good enough to be a leader? Yeah, you fucking are. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm going to close with those messages and I hope they help you. And I love you guys and I hope you have the best day ever.